Getting your video content in front of people who are interested is no easy task. Watch this video to the end and get a major kickstart to your YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Willie Bryson from Let's Go Fishing, and this is my fourth video on how to make your fishing channel much more successful. Your ultimate goal is to get people to watch your videos. Now let's say you found a page that had 10,000 members on it. In an ideal world, it'd be great to post your video knowing that 10,000 people are actually going to watch it. That would generate subscribers extremely quickly. But that's not the reality. When I open this Facebook fishing page called Cape Breton Fishing Fanatics, I can see there are 13,300 members. Now if I'm there just to look at some of the recent posts, which I do quite frequently, I start at the top and scroll down. Since I don't do any ice fishing, it doesn't take very long for me to scroll to videos that were posted almost a week ago. I would generally stop there because the posts really become less relevant as time goes by, so me answering a question on if there's smelt by the red barn today when it was posted a week ago doesn't make sense. So typically I would stop and move on to another page. Now this page, Addicted to Bass, has 347,600 members. When I start to scroll down, I could spend a couple of hours getting through new posts that were posted today, so I would miss the posts that were posted yesterday. So there are 2 points here. The first page loses my focus because there are only several posts over the past week, even though there are 13,000 members. The second page I looked at controlled my interest longer, but limited my view to just posts over the past several hours. So the reality is, even though there are over 13,000 members in the Cape Breton Fishing Fanatics page, you would not have 13,000 people looking at your video. The same goes for the Addicted to Bass site that has over 347,000 members. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing, as I'll explain later. The only way to increase your audience numbers is by getting in front of as many people as possible. The more you do that, the more people will watch your video, and every time someone watches, it increases your YouTube watch hours. So instead of getting your video in front of 347,000 people, if you could get it in front of 1 million potential people who are all members of fishing pages, then that would be brilliant. So that's where we go next. If you go into your YouTube page, you want to start looking for pages close to home. They'll be the most interested in what you have to offer. But don't disregard following pages from around the world. There is still a huge interest from other countries. So if you live in the United States, I would type in fishing in the USA and hit enter. A list of American fishing pages pops up with a tab at the right hand side that allows you to join. When you click on that, you have now requested to join that page. Sometimes it happens immediately, sometimes you need to wait a few days for approval. It's very easy to do this and get a quick list of Facebook fishing pages where you can start posting your videos. Once I had a list, I could go into my Facebook homepage, bring up my list of groups, then one at a time I could start clicking on them and post my video. As you can see, this could be time consuming. Now I came across a much faster way for me to post videos to the pages. Again, if you bring up your list of groups, click on the first one. Instead of posting it to just that one, hit the button to add groups. This will let you send out a single post to 9 different pages at the same time. This is a real time saver. Well, I found out there were a couple of issues that came from that. If you post the same video to a lot of pages, Facebook still classes that as spam. So I decided to only post the same video to 8 pages, then post a different video to 8 different pages, and then a third video to 8 different pages again. That worked really well the first time I did it. When I went to do it the next time, the order of my groups had changed, so I didn't know if I'd sent the same video to the same page 2 or 3 times in a row. Here's the hard part. Many of these pages want you to be local to that page. That could be within a state, city, or town, or it could even be they want you to post fishing material related to a certain river or lake. So you need to be patient to work your way through all of these pages to find the ones who will allow you to post or block your posting altogether. None of them want you spamming their pages with a lot of stuff. I faced all of these problems too. The other issue that can come about is, let's say you post 3 days a week, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So although you space all your posts out, the admin may approve or reject your posts only on a Sunday. This happens more through fishing season, where they're out fishing and not reviewing posts. Again, you need to show patience. I gave this issue some thought and found a way around it. I went back into my home page, clicked on my list of groups, and hit the button See All. This brings my complete list of groups that I follow to the main page. I can then use my mouse starting from the top and click and drag down to the end and select the Copy tab. Open up a new Excel spreadsheet and just paste it into a column. You can see it moved everything you selected into that column. To clean it up, simply select all and sort everything in that column from A to Z. You can delete everything at the bottom, and you're now left with a list of fishing pages you follow that are now direct links to that fishing page. When you click on the first one, it opens up on a split screen. You can then go into Add a Comment on the fishing page and click the button to add groups. I found less issues with sending to 8 groups better than sending to 9. So we start with that one. Then add the next 7 groups down the list. When complete, you hit Done and you paste a link into your YouTube page. Hit Enter and off it goes to 8 pages. I can then start with the next date on the page, but to keep everything straight, I highlight the first date. Then highlight the next date, and so on. So each color represented a different video to help keep things straight for the next day I'm posting. Like I said earlier, some of the admins are really pushy. If you post trout videos to a bass site, or salmon videos on a trout site, or even if you're posting American fishing content on a Scottish page. Although not 100%, it took me over a year to create a list that works for me. Now I'm typically a fly fisher, but fish for all different species. You may prefer a spinning rod from a boat. No matter the case, there'll always be a need to make continuous adjustments. I created this Excel spreadsheet that helps save a lot of time. On the left, I have my list of fishing page links. To the right of the links, I have how many members the page has as of January 2026. And to the right of that is a bunch of colored boxes with 8 lines in each. This is to keep it straight what date I posted and what video I post. In an earlier video, I mentioned the suggestion to have at least 10 videos ready to go, and this is why. Take your list of videos and place them along the top row like this. From the Excel spreadsheet, start with a page at the top of the list, then add the next 7 links to that list. When complete, go to the top of the column, copy your YouTube channel, and post your video. After you've posted the videos, come back to your spreadsheet and add the date in the red section. This red section is just a color to help keep track of where you are on any given day. Once you've filled in the date in all 8 lines, hide the first column, then hide the first 8 lines of links. You can now see you're still working with a red box. However, this has a different set of 8 names beside it and a different link to another video above it. You go through the same process to post the next video to the next 8 links, and continue this until you've posted a sufficient number of videos. Now, when I first started using this, I could post approximately 100 videos with no problem. As AI and Meta was added, it became more inconsistent. Some days it was still 100, maybe even more, and other days it was 24 or 3 sections. So again, you need to go through the process yourself to get comfortable, not to overshare and end up in Facebook jail where you can't post for a few days. As you can see, there are over 325 links that I've used regularly for the past year. I've reduced this down from over 600 pages that I have used, but they decided my posts were not right for their page or some other reason, and eventually reduced it down to the ones on this spreadsheet. As I mentioned earlier, the best way to promote your video is to get it in front of as many people as possible. I gave you an example of 1 million people. As you can see with the bottom number in this column, from the sites in this list, there are a potential of 7,623,080 members within these groups. Although you would never get in front of them every time you post, as you start going down your list, you'll eventually get to them all. I purposely sorted this list from the highest number of members to the lowest, so you know the top section of links is always going to give you the best return. Since your content is different than mine, I'd also suggest you continue looking for new pages that you like and add them to your list. Some will work while others don't. If you're interested, for $5 Canadian, I will send you this list I have with the links and the columns to get you moving faster. It took me 2 years and a lot of hours to create this, so $5 is a really good deal. Just go to my YouTube channel's main page and click on the PayPal link shown. A page will pop up where you can send your $5 by PayPal, debit, or credit, and along with your email address. Then I'll send you the spreadsheet via email, so make sure your email address is correct. If that doesn't interest you, then please just follow the steps at the beginning of the video to create your own list of fishing page sites. There is one other tip I can give you. Create a list of hashtags to add to your video. This will drastically get your video in front of more people interested in fishing. With these 11 hashtags shown, there is a total of 91.6 million posts posted to them. I don't know about other people, but I do occasionally go into them to see what others are posting and make comments. It's a great place to find popular fishing pages. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video that will help you get your video content in front of millions of people. The next video will be on increasing your subscriber base. Before you go, I'd appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button and follow me in all my fishing adventures. In the meantime, stay safe, be kind, and tight lines.